In this week's episode, we meet a grasshopper named Steve. We look at a man who straps things to a bike. We look at some lily pads. And we look at how ducks feel like in a jacuzzi. Welcome to A Man's Memories. Follow me on an epic journey through Vietnam by motorbike, on the footsteps of history, exploring happiness in unexpected places, meeting new people, and learning about the culture along the way. So lean back and enjoy as we make memories together in the pursuit of happiness. Hi everybody. So I made it back to Hanoi and I'm at the Tidget motorbike office. It's one of the places you should definitely recommend. I recommend for renting. They're super nice. They've been just helping me filling out all the paperwork. We're about to go back down to the bike, get the bike set up, and I have a Honda Blade. It's black, and I'm gonna name it Bladerunner. So it will be a good bike. If you need other equipment, they have stuff here, so you can get like helmets and things. They do give you a free local helmet, but if you want to build premium helmet, you have to pay extra rental fee. And then as well, if you want other like gear, like overkill, too hot for me, but safety is important. And yeah, they have everything you need. So I'm gonna go down now. Yeah. All right, this is Bladerunner, the black beast. It's getting prepared for takeoff. So this is the bike. I love it. And this is my giant bag I bought here, waterproof, and so this should work really well. And the gentleman is just showing me how to put it on properly, and then we are about to take off here in a couple of minutes. All right, so we're off to the races in Hanoi. First time driving in Vietnam, and also first time driving in Asia. Yeah, so far so good. Just trying to concentrate a lot. It's new to me, so. But little Honda Blade so far, pretty good. I was not ready for what I was going on. This was the biggest adventure of my lifetime, and I could not be more excited. At this point in time, I had no idea what I was getting myself into and how much of an adventure this will be in the next couple of weeks and months. I was so happy that I was able to get the bike and riding out of Hanoi. And I started to see for what Vietnam really was, a place of wonder, full of ideas, full of ambitious people, and more importantly, full of cycles. I was nervous, excited, scared, probably anything you could feel as you are in a foreign country and find out how to ride a bike that you're not familiar with. However, though, the people along the way I'm meeting and the landscapes I'm seeing will something I will never forget. This is definitely a journey and a tale of perseverance, working hard, and definitely not giving up, as I'm facing a lot of obstacles. But that's another story for another time. I was happy to make it out of Hanoi and starting to see the landscape and how beautiful actually Vietnam is. It's such a place of wonder and beauty, and especially starting to drive on the roads. I'm an hour and some into my drive and I'm taking a break. Made it out of Hanoi okay. It's pretty tiring, this drive from Hanoi to Ninh Binh. It's just like a major rural street and it's a lot. I mean, for someone who's never driven in this kind of traffic before, doing it for the first time, that's a challenge. But I am trying my best. And I'll see you guys in Ninh Binh, and hopefully I can do some shots of the landscape. I continued my drive and realized it started to get dark a lot sooner than I thought, and it also looked rainy on the skyline. So I had a decision to make: to stop riding and find a place to stay, or stick it out and get to my destination. I opted for driving to Ninh Binh and getting to my destination. It was another maybe 30-40 minute drive, and I decided that's the best way to go. Even though it's not recommended to drive in the dark, especially as a motorcyclist, because the lights of the bikes you're riding, they're pretty dim and it's hard to see, and so there's a risk of getting in an accident. It's not something I would recommend doing if you've never ridden before, but that's the option I chose, and I eventually made my way to my homestay.
All right, questionable choices have been made, but we made it finally. We're here. It is nighttime. I just made it, and I'm just getting my keys and checking in. And yeah, hopefully I have a victory beer after this long drive, but I'm here.
2 hours later.
Good morning. I'm awake. It's 7 in the morning. I just got out of bed, and it's very peaceful here, very tranquil. It's a really nice place, and just taking in nature. I think we'll start our day today with the boat tour early on, because it's supposed to rain the next couple of days, and I think doing it in the morning is probably the easiest. And yeah, let me show you around a little bit. So I'm staying at the Homestead, and it's really nice. It's kind of a little bit further out of town from Ninh Binh, but it's very peaceful. So you can definitely come here, and if you're looking for like a more chill place, this is probably your best bet. So there's a lot of yeah, it's just peaceful. I'm sorry, I'm like still waking up. But yeah, it's peaceful, and there's a pool here. You can hang out and chill. And if you arrive overnight, like some people do, they just stay in those little what are they called in English? Those mats, those green things. So yeah, and then they have like a restaurant here you can have breakfast at and get some food. They have beer, dinner, happy hour, all kinds of stuff. And yeah, let me just kind of walk you around for a minute here. It's just beautiful. After breakfast, I made my way over to the Tran An boat departure area. This is where you can catch the boats to see the World UNESCO Heritage Site of the Tran An Palaces. And that's where we're going next. We made it. We are at the Long Quan Ham Hoang Day Ben Tuan boat wharf. And let the adventures begin. So I'm gonna go down here and see what that is all about. Wow.
In a world where you can explore Vietnam and see everything you ever wanted, even boats.
Yeah, obviously I'm not a narrator for movie trailers, but you know, it's 9 a.m. and it's already 35 degrees Celsius outside. I'm hot as balls. On the struggle bus daily. But here's the departure, so this is where people take off and take their rides. That's gonna be me in a minute. Here we are. You can choose your route you want to take. So there's like different routes you can do. Some are with like 9 caves, 4 caves, 3 caves. I think I'm gonna do probably the one with 4 caves and 3 temples. I think that's enough. All right, we're on the boat and finally off to the races. I did the 4 cave, 4 temple tour, and this is our lovely boat captain. He doesn't chat much, but you know, he's probably like another person with a video camera in my face. Woo-hoo.
So true.
You know, like. So we're at the first temple in Bladerunner, and it's really pretty and peaceful and super nice. I don't know nothing about this place because I didn't do my research, so I'm not sure, but it's very pretty and peaceful. And this is a waterfall running down my face because it's freaking hot outside.
Bit tired, eh, Pippi?
I got 2 Aussie girls working for me.
3?
Great. 3 tomorrow. And Steve.
Identify as a cricket.
Steve over here, he's also working.
Thank you actually for
We're inside the Hang Van Cave. I mean, this place is so amazing, like, kind of speaks for itself, to be honest. It is very quiet, peaceful, and definitely worth to go to Ninh Binh just for this. And yeah, I mean, look at this magic. I feel like I'm in a movie set, except people lived here, which is kind of nuts. Alright, we're almost back at the start of our little journey. And there's an overcast now, which is nice. Like, the breeze is nice. It's cooling down. It also means it's gonna rain soon. And yeah, definitely recommend this. It's probably one of the biggest highlights here, and it was a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna get some lunch somewhere in town, and then we are probably going to explore some of the caves around here. Toodles!
Oh, just, yeah, Matthew McConaughey, if you're ever around, here I am in Vietnam, so.
You've been enjoying your time?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
We love it, hey, absolutely.
Simone has been like rowing like a champion.
I now work here. We do 3 tours a day.
It's perfect. Love it.
What's the Wi-Fi?
At the end, this was a pretty hot day, and so I ended up scrapping my plans for the afternoon and just cruised around and felt the hot air and the breeze in my face as I was discovering more and more of Ninh Binh and what it had to offer. It was probably one of the hottest days in Vietnam when this was filmed, September. So yeah, I just forgot about my plans, cruised around a little bit, and next thing you know, it was dark and getting dinner. So I ended up going to Ninh Binh and getting some food and taking a quick little look at what a duck looks like in a jacuzzi. another long day has come to an end, and I'm pretty tired. And it was a good day, I think, overall. Had a lot of fun with the pagodas, and seeing the bull tour was great, and dinner was great, so made it back home. And I will see you guys in the next episode when we explore the Ninh Binh viewpoint and maybe look at one more pagoda and then get a massage. We'll check that out. All right, until then.